In August of 2010, I traveled to Sierra Leone as part of a small mission team with the International Leadership Development Institute, or ILDI. ILDI strives to go into developing nations to train leaders in the areas of business, medicine, and education. We arrive in Freetown, the capital city, after flying for nearly 24 hours. Our modest team consists of 3 physicians, including myself. We also have a medical research coordinator and a pre-dental student. Although weary from travel, I'm excited to return to Sierra Leone after my first visit in 2006.
Finally here.
The purpose of our trip is to provide medical care, conduct leadership seminars, and visit with local church organizations. Right now, it's wintertime in Sierra Leone, also known as the rainy season. ILDI is partnered with a church here called New Harvest Ministries for its development projects. We prepare for our first day of medical clinic in Freetown.
You can use this. Is there a lot of resistance to Cipro for the time?
No. It's our first day of clinic here. We're on the west side of town. Unfortunately, the rain hasn't really let up yet, so the patients are only starting to trickle in now. But since it's not as busy, we'll take you on a tour inside our facility here. So waiting room, several patients lined up here with their children that they brought. This is our pharmacy room here with medications, both that we brought and as well as their stockpile. You can see there's some pretty old medications, tetracycline, erythromycin. In terms of antibiotics, they don't have much in the way of modern stuff, but it'll do. We have posters encouraging people to be careful with sexual activity and also encouraging to wash their hands, probably the best way to prevent infection. Mosquito nets, very useful in a place like this. Records, morbidity and mortality reports so that the clinic can keep track of the patients that they see and the conditions that they're finding.
Father, may you use your children this day, O God, for medication. And Father, may this be total ministration to those that are coming for the medication, O God. Father, let your will be done in this place.
The clinic here is a bit different from what I'm used to in America. No lab tests, no x-rays, and often no electricity for lights. Unfortunately, we only get to see a handful of patients because the rain keeps people from venturing outside.
It's a pain relieving medicine, right?
Our next destination is Bo, the city where the New Harvest churches are based.
Yes, you're welcome. Good to see you again.
Thank you, I know.
Bo is much less congested than Freetown and is more like a collection of villages.
Sierra Leone needs leaders in every area of society, not only in the churches, but also in the business world, in governments, in the military, and police, all aspects of society. I also have a component of the trip, which is also a medical team. We did a clinic in Freetown yesterday before coming here to Bo, and we'll be doing several days of clinic in Bo as well.
Okay. We'll give him some medicine for them. Nemenatu. You can just give him a hard time.
it's the rainy season, and you know, there's a lot of typhoid and a lot of malaria present this time of the year. So I think a lot of patients coming in, they have those symptoms of malaria and typhoid and fever and things like that. The team's really professional, handling the patients very well. Everything's organized, you know, looking after the patients, like, you know, just amazing service that's been provided today. So I'm really impressed.
Our spirits are lifted as we see 80 patients today. Many of them have chronic pain and infections, problems that won't go away easily. I believe our most valuable contribution isn't actually the medical care, which is often rudimentary, but simply our presence. As visiting Americans, we are a rare sight in this part of the world. By simply being here, we draw local attention to what New Harvest is doing. Our visits are a constant reminder that Sierra Leone is not alone in its reconstruction.
We just finished our first day of clinic here in Bo, which is the second largest city in Sierra Leone. As you can see, it's raining again, probably kept some patients away. Today's going to be the first day of 3 days that we spend here.
I think that practicing here has been emergency and acute care medicine at its very best. You have to work on the fly. You have all kinds of presentations. Patients come with multiple complaints, and most of the time they have zero care ahead of time. I think the thing that I appreciate about working here is every patient is thankful, every patient is nice, and they all want to thank you and shake your hand when they're done. I also think that the nursing staff, the clinic staff, and everybody's been doing everything possible to help these people. It's unlike in America where people are more entitled.